I live inside my own world of make-believe.
Welcome, fellow Fusioners. Character King here, and today we are playing Metaphys. I got a recommendation for it. So basically, I used to play Metaphys, and there's not too many ways to diverge from the deck, so I decided to play a little spice in the deck, running a Winda to be able to summon out your fusion monsters and stall for your Metaphys plays. So basically, Metaphys are a deck that focuses around banishing your Metaphys monsters, and they shuffle themselves back in the deck to get X effect. So basically, you have three main deck monsters that you'll use. You have Metaphys Daedalus, Metaphys Nephthys, and Metaphys Tyrant Dragon. Metaphys Tyrant Dragon, basically, I'm going to go over the Banish effect before I go over their actual on-board effect. Tyrant Dragon has the effect where when this card is banished, you are able to special summon during the next standby phase a Metaphys monster from your hand. So you can summon out itself, you can summon out your Daedalus, you can summon out your Nephthys. When your Nephthys is banished, you can search for any Metaphys card from your deck and add it to your hand, except for itself. Unfortunately, you have to hard draw a Nephthys to be able to summon it to the field, but it's still really good to have. Metaphys Daedalus has the effect where when this card is banished, you can banish during the next standby phase your opponents, because their standby phase is your main phase, basically. So Daedalus, basically, on their standby phase, can banish a Metaphys from your deck. So basically, he allows you to trigger your trap card effects, spell card effects, as well as banish something else to summon on your turn, so you'll just leave something vulnerable on your opponent's turn. So basically, their on-field effects work, first I'm going to go over this. The ways we banish them are Aloof Lupine that can banish it or a card in your hand, and something from your deck with the same attribute and type. So you banish Tyrant Dragon from your hand, and you can banish a Nephthys from your deck. So you can search something and summon something your next turn. Aloof Lupine, when destroyed, can add a banished card back to your hand. Usually you'll use this for your Kite-Roid to be able to reuse it and loop it over and over again. You can use it twice and then get it back to your hand. Besides that, we have another way to banish with Asymptometaphys. I can't say that right. Where once per turn you can banish a Metaphys card from your hand. So it does not have to be a Metaphys monster. And then if you do, you can draw one card. Very good way. Both of these are really good. You can use multiple of these in a turn. Has the effect where if you banish a Metaphys during your turn, all monsters on the field will lose 500 attack and defense, except for Metaphys monsters. Also, during your opponent's turn, changes all battle position of all monsters on the field, except for Metaphys monsters. You have to be careful if you have multiple of these, because if you banish a Metaphys with your Daedalus during your opponent's standby phase, and you have a monster, and you have two of these, and you have a Aloof Lupine face up, it'll switch to defense and switch back to offense. So if you want to have it in a different position, you have to plan ahead. So besides that, we have the let's go over this. We have on-field effects. So basically, Daedalus is your main win condition for Metaphys strategy, because Daedalus, when it is special summoned by a Metaphys card, you banish all other face-up special summon monsters on your field. This kind of conflicts with your Winda, summoning out your fusions, but that's more of a stall strategy and another win condition for putting pressure on your opponent, so you don't have to use too many resources to kind of keep yourself alive. That's the whole strategy of using Winda. So if you banish your own monster, it's not the worst case scenario. You still get benefit from it. You're mainly using this to stall out your opponent. So basically, besides that, we have the Nephthys, which will banish all set cards on the field, including your own. So it does not banish your face-up ones, but you can get rid of your opponent's back row and disrupt their board. Then you have Tyrant Dragon, who is immune to trap cards and can attack if it destroys a monster. If it attacks a monster, it can attack a second time in a row. So you can basically attack twice with this card as long as you're not attacking directly with the first attack. And it's pretty good overall. Then you have your Kite-Roid for protecting your life points. Winda can either summon, if it's destroyed a battle card effect, summon Winda or one of your fusions. That's Ritual Beast from your extra deck. Your Petafin can't be destroyed by card effect, and they cannot respond to your, or they can't affect your Ultipelio if you declare attack with it, basically. Cannon Hawk is just there. It's not the best one, but it's just fun to have one of each fusion. Then you have the main trap card, Metaphys Dimension. This card is fantastic. If you get this card going, it is really strong, but it can brick you. That's why we're only running two. We can search it out with our Nephthys. Metaphys Dimension has it where if your opponent special summons a monster, except during the damage step, you can target one of your banished Metaphys monsters. Special summon it, but banish it during the end phase of the next turn. That one's not applied as much as the other effect, where if your other Metaphys card in its owner's possession is banished, while this card is already face up in your spell and trap zone, you can target one card your opponent controls, banish it. So basically, during your turn, you can banish something they control. During their turn, you can banish something they control. And so you can keep, without using especially with your Daedalus, you can keep banishing their board and disrupt their plays very heavily. We're running Grit because we play a deck that uses all of our effects and hopefully usually doesn't leave the most optimal board. And we have Kiteroids and Windows to protect ourselves, and Grit is our last backup. We only usually want to summon one monster during your opponent's turn, or during our next turn by special summoning, so the drawback on the Grit being reworked is not the worst effect on the deck. Alrighty, well that's the strategy overall. The games are pretty long, so I may not do a lot, but let's check it out. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know what kind of decks you want to see in the future. Oh, I hit my mic there. Let me know what kind of decks you want to see in the future. I appreciate you guys. That's the deck. Now the gameplay. Already going first. I think it's kind of better because we can set up. Depending if we draw what we need. Prescience? What? Nani? Prescience in Legend? That's really weird. I forgot that. What does that do again? They can see the top card of the decks until the 5th turn, is it? Oh, okay, until the end of the 5th turn, both players. Okay, so we can see the top of my deck. So he knows what I'm going to draw. Unfortunately, I'm versing Spellbooks. So we have a slow deck, and they have a slow deck. Secrets. Search Blue Boy. Secrets go to grave. Blue Boy summoned to the field. Search something else, probably the field spell, unless he's missing a core piece. Or you can search Master. Nope, he's searching Fate. Means he probably has Master in hand. So if we use Master next. Oh, nope. Silent Magician. Ah, no, this is dead now. Really? Okay, if you want. I'm okay with that. Ah, Spellbook Power. That's fine. He'll get a search, that sucks, but it is what it is. He has Wisdom, that's good to know. So Wisdom can protect him from spell or trap. He can't protect himself from a Metaphys effect. So he's getting a double search summon, or double search. Let's see, we will... Who do we want to summon out? I guess Ultipelio's probably... Dolphin's pretty good. We'll do Ultipelio off the fact that he can switch our battle position, making the other one not nearly as safe. Because we'd rather him banish this in most circumstances. So we really need a Metaphys right now. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Such a nice card right there. So we'll banish. Yep, this one. So we want Nephthys and we want Tyrant Dragon. What kind of battle? We're in a weird spot. We need monsters on the board though, so. We're in a weird spot because we're going to use our Daedalus effect, but we'll lose our Ultipelio. But we'll still have two monsters on the field, so it's not the worst way to go about it, but it's not the best either. Yes, Tyrant Dragon. Do I want defense or offense? I think I want loot attack position. Feels bad, but good at the same time. We don't want that on the field. It's a liability. Let's see, so we know he has Blue Boy. What did he search before? So he added secrets, which he used. Master, so he has Master. So he added secrets. So he has secrets, Master, Prophecy, and then yeah, and then one other card. It's a Silent Magician, really? Oof. So he's boosted his guy. I really don't want to verse Silent Magician though. That's what sucks is like he's probably gonna deck out at this rate, honestly. But I'd much rather like I can't use my spell. Kite Roid, that's good. So we'll just play defensive then and see what happens. With Kite Roid, that gives us enough protection where we can stall for better options. Like if he banishes my face down. Oh, he's changing that face up? Okay. That's fine. Or this either one's fine, like it's bound to happen. Eternity for power, is it probably? Yeah. So it'd be 3,000, so I won't die. I'm pretty sure. So if he uses another one, it'll be 35. Nah, Secrets hurts him. The more cards I get out of his hand, the less damage I'll take. Actually, that's not true, because he's in defense position. Wisdom. So it means he has 2 wisdoms in hand. He's running out of cards. Sure, why not? Get my Altipelio back, why not? Doesn't really matter. Oof, 14, yes. So Altipelio is probably our best option. He doesn't have another answer, so he doesn't have anything set. So he has. I think we're just good if we start swinging. 'Cause I don't think he has enough resources. Like we just lose if he has another like level 8. But yeah, he like used all he has, and then he just is out of resources. He doesn't. I'm surprised I didn't see Grand Tower. I think he needed that to actually be able to recycle his fates and actually be able to beat me. But yeah, he decked out. Or he surrendered because he was going to deck out anyway. He didn't have any answers, so there's a win there. Next game. Already going first against Leo. Leo Akiba. No. He has something in hand. I'm thinking Thunder Dragons then? Either Thunder Dragons or Shiranui is what my mind's going to. I might as well banish my other Metaphys. Because if I can draw a Metaphys right now, this is the perfect board. Because I can banish Daedalus and then get a banish on my turn. Lancia? Oh my, okay. It was a Lancia. Should I just pass? Let's set this. Because if we set that, we can do something next turn. But we have Grit, so worst comes to worst, and he just has lethal on board. We're not in the worst spot. We'll just keep that off. We're not gonna. If he pops it, he pops it. So what's Shiranui? Thunder Dragons are less common. Shiranui with Lancey is more common. So we turned our toggle off, or thing off. Oof. So we'll use one for now. See if it responds. Police the squad? Really? Is he that scared of it? I mean, I guess he can summon something. Is this any card? Let's see. Oh. Sure, this works. Perfect. Yes. We are banishing this back row here. Oh, that's really good. Because now we can banish his monster, because we banish Metaphys. So we don't have to worry about it like actually killing us. And we banish Tyrant Dragon. Yeah. Then we end turn. The reason we don't attack is because we can banish his monster. Because he special summoned it. It is now victim to our Daedalus play. And that means he's playing with one card in hand without a setup in grave. Yes. I'm just making sure the effects are right so I don't mess it up. Daedalus on field. And say goodbye. So the best comeback he can do is if he opened the other Shiranui. We're in a pretty good spot. So we can banish our Tyrant, draw a card, and banish his monster. Yeah, if you can get your dimension set up, this deck is unstoppable. Yeah, that back to his graveyard. Oh no, field. Never mind. I don't think it really matters. We have game anyway. Aloof Lupine. Winda. Metaphys. Daedalus. Attack. Alright, that worked pretty well. Let's try one more. Next game. Oh, I'm on rank up, he's on rank down. Ultimate Dragons. Woo! Banish and draw. Cool, Kiteroid's fun. Banish and draw. I'll take it. End turn. Yes. Daedalus will banish Tyrant Dragons. We can summon during our turn. So there's Tyrant. And we will search a Daedalus. So, at worst comes to worst, if he gets a full board of monsters, we can affect it. It basically threatens our opponent from overextending. If he does overextend because he can play through Grit, we have our Kiteroid to play. Okay. So he's just giving us lethal. Yes, Tyrant will summon Tyrant. Let's see, if we use this, he will lose attack points. This, yeah. That's right. So we will set this, normal summon this, and battle. That works. Tyrant Dragon. And Tyrant Dragon for game. Easy win. He got demoted, and I get promoted. Well, I hope you enjoyed. That's the video overall. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know what kind of decks you want to see in the future. I appreciate you guys. Keep fusioning. Let's go Slash.
Hush.